I follow a lot of small channels on YouTube, those little out of the way ones that get a couple hundred views per video, so kind of like mine. And sometimes they give you absolute gold. For example, this one channel called Oh My Good Long Plays introduced me to a little game called CHAMELEON. I have never heard of this game before they put a video up on it, and the moment that I saw that it was a stealth action game that was very similar to Splinter Cell, I had to go find a copy. I had to try it out. And good news, there is a copy up on archive.org. Absolutely fantastic. Even has a fan-made English patch applied to it because for some reason this game only ever came out in the Czech Republic, Poland, and Russia/the Ukraine, despite the fact that it had a full English dub for the Polish version. Weird. But anyway, I downloaded it, got it working, and over the past couple of days I have played through it in its entirety, and we are going to be taking a full-on look at it today. Also, we're playing on hard because, of course, it's me we're talking about, why not punish myself?
Bill, don't go inside. Wait for me here at the gate. We're leaving soon.
That kid must have Inspector Gadget's Go-Go Gadget zoom eyes, because holy hell, how did he get that good of a view of it from that far away?
Hello?
Mike speaking.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
What? Good Lord! I have a day off after spending a week in the OC, and the first thing I hear is you being fired? Is it true what the boys said?
Don't know what they've said.
That the boss fired you because you were messing with that affair? That thing about your parents?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're on probation for it. Christ! The list of rules you violated won't fit into the yellow pages. And for what? I tell you, it's not true. No sniper with a custom-built rifle killed your parents 15 years ago.
Hey, Mike, if that's all, you better hang up.
If you need anything.
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
There are some documents mailed from MI5.
Oh, Christ.
I need you to take them before anyone notices. And
what? Should I arrange world peace, feed the hungry, or something like that?
thanks.
Christ, you're welcome. If only I hadn't called you.
See ya. Hi, Mike.
Hi, you're here.
It's open.
Yeah, I peeked into it a bit. Professional curiosity, you know? Man, I'm starting to believe you. How did you find out that the British seized this weapons shipment?
By chance?
Yeah, sure. And you were fired because the chief had nothing more interesting to do. But that sniper rifle is not the one. Do you see the lines on this bullet?
Audio!
The other bullet doesn't have them.
Whatever. I remember it. It's altered in the same way, so the same man must have done it. It's a clue.
You don't give up. You want to go to Belfast and find out the origin of these weapons?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Are you sure? Well, your wife may congratulate herself she didn't marry you.
One of the little presentational touches I really like in CHAMELEON are these little phone call briefings you have before every mission. It really sells the feeling of one man against the world trying to find your parents' killers. I'm not going to play all of them, and the ones I am going to play I'm going to shorten, but have a listen.
Yeah?
Peter Milligan?
Who is this?
Michael Wise told me to contact you.
Oh, it's you? Mike told me you'd call.
And can you help?
Well, 14 days after MI5 seized the weapons shipment, British soldiers stepped up security measures and closed the checkpoints. But I've heard about a new weapons shipment on the way. And this one has a name, John O'Rourke. He's IRA. Last known address is 30 Bishop Street, Belfast.
Our first mission on the streets of Ireland is a really simple one. We just have to follow this guy around for a bit, which means that we've got plenty of time to get our bearings, learn the controls, appreciate the atmosphere, so on and so forth.
Hi, Sean. Who else would it be anyway? What do you want?
want you to drop in on Keane, pick something up, and bring it to me.
Alright, and when should I be there then?
It's already there.
And you really want me to go right now? Because the 9th race is starting in a minute and I bet 50 quid on it.
I don't want to leave it with him. The Brits are starting to become a real pain in the ass.
Okay, and what is it this time?
Just one suitcase, but still keep an eye on it. If we lose it, the whole operation is wasted.
Oh-de-do-de-do, leprechaun.
This is the only follow this guy around for an extended period of time mission in the entire game, and not only am I incredibly thankful for that, it's also very well placed because it helps you get used to the idea of enemies actually having some form of peripheral vision. It also teaches you about the visual meter at the bottom of the screen, showing that the darker light you're in, the less visible you are.
Damn, he's seen me. I have to be more careful.
Two things I want to point out here. One, that heartbeat sound when you get close to enemies, really well done. Just quiet enough to not be too overwhelming, but just loud enough that you hear it as soon as it kicks in. Really nice feature.
Otherwise this mission is over.
Two, that must have been the driest piss in the damn universe in order to not leave a giant puddle in the middle of that alleyway.
So, here's the meeting place.
Are you alone?
I should find a good place to tape them.
Pick up a suitcase or something. Have you got it? Yeah, it's over there. Come with me.
Were you listening to the horse race? How did Irish Grass do in the 9th?
Irish Grass finished dead last.
Oh, I lost 50 quid, that lazy damn.
You need to stop betting on anything just because it has Irish in the name.
Don't ever say that again or I'll smash your face in.
Okay, I was just...
Drop it.
Okay!
You'll put 20 quid on Blue Star in the 4th race for me tomorrow, right?
Okay.
It came the same way as before.
Sure. But this time the Brits almost got it when they were sniffing around the coffin. They didn't find it.
There's a few ways that this game wears its Splinter Cell inspiration on its sleeve, and this is one of them. The probe is a very useful thing if you're not quite sure what's on the other side of a door. To be fair to O'Rory, if it was the middle of the Troubles and some random guy just started gesticulating to me in the middle of the street, I'd also book it. CHAMELEON loves to pull a few tricks on you from time to time, like him stopping to tie his shoes in the middle of the alleyway after having run for about half a minute. There's a few of these, and some of them are quite evil.
So the gate is closed to me. I should check the walls around. Maybe I'll find some holes.
The game does have the tendency to pop up tutorials whenever you do something even remotely new, which is nice because at least you can't say they didn't teach you everything you needed to know. They do give you a taser, which is mainly useful for enemies that are sitting down, but for the most part, choke or tase, do whatever you want, they're about the same. Some comments to be made about the guards that are wandering around the place.
I need help!
They have really good eyes, but they do also tend to have the Metal Gear Solid problem, where if you just manage to stay in the dark for a little bit, they'll just completely lose you. Makes some level of sense, and I'm thankful for that, because when you're playing on hard difficulty, most of the time getting seen by an enemy is usually game over, whether enforced by the game or the fact that you're probably not going to survive the firefight. But still, it's funny to watch them like chickens with their heads cut off down there, isn't it? So this game does have security cameras, but in a weird twist, a little box is underneath most cameras, and if you can get to it, you can hack it to turn it off for a few seconds. An odd choice, but I guess it works. Also, they've got lockpicking, which should surprise nobody. First thing they tell you on the second mission is that you've got night vision goggles. They're not great, but it's nice to have them. You might be in the dark, but you're never completely invisible.
You won't escape! Shoot him down!
Damn noise. I need a quieter place to tape them. There. On the opposite side looks good.
When he slipped, he fell heavily, struggling to his feet. He felt something wet running down his leg. Please, God, Lord, let it be blood.
So how's it going?
Done. It's a used $20 banknotes, just as we wanted.
Great. At least something's right. Gart has disappeared.
What?
I phoned London, and no one in the hotel knows anything about him since yesterday. I've tried our contacts, but I'm not getting through.
The package first. Do you think this has anything to do with it?
I don't know. It's possible. Gart would call if something happened to him. In any case, we'll move to the farm tomorrow.
So, who's going to arrange the shipment? Sean, I'm not going anywhere. I don't want anything to do with that psycho Valjean. He knew Garrett and he'll shoot me for sure.
I've already told him that I'd send someone else there. It's a sure thing that if Garrett showed up, he would go to the States. And his name's Valois. If you call him Valjean, he'd really shoot you.
And what about the operation? Garrett was to confirm the path of the convoy to provide safe passage. The guys on the farm are said to be ready.
Everything's all right.
Freeze! Stay where you are! Drop your weapons! Blue team, to the right.
We'll meet at County Donegal.
Move on! Affirmative, sir.
Bastard!
Target eliminated.
Damn it!
There's one! Target shot.
Cover me! Doesn't look good.
Covering fire! They're coming! There's one! Attack! Shoot one, sight, Carney. Take him down! Section clear. 5 men taken out! No casualties! We found the expected stuff!
Did you think the loading screen was kidding?
That's the British SAS and another squad at the door I came through. I can't return the same way. With any luck, I should be able to sneak around these SAS. Looks like I have no choice but to go through the lasers.
A gun!
Who doesn't love a good shootout? I actually really like the gunfights in this game for a couple of reasons. One, because you're meant to be just some guy. You do have CIA training, don't get me wrong, but you're just one guy. The fact that you need to be very careful about your movements and your shots makes it feel a bit more down to earth than most other gunfights. Two, the fact that whenever you move your mouse you lose aim like you're playing Deus Ex or something means you need to be very deliberate in where you decide to put your shots. And three, because you can swap between third and first person at any time, it means that you're able to aim with your gun when you need to, and then just spray in third person if you just feel like it. However, since I am playing on hard mode, it means that I take a lot more damage and a few shots is enough to kill me, so I generally just go for the headshots as soon as humanly possible. And thankfully, whenever you need to get into at least 1 or 2 gunfights in a stage, they'll leave a medkit around somewhere nearby so that you can restore your health and not feel like you're too punished for not doing the level before perfectly. And just so you don't get any funny ideas about how competent I am in a gunfight, here's what the first time I tried this section looked like.
I might try that furnace. There's clearly no other way out of this slum.
Yes?
Sean Mines escaped. I think he's at a farm of some kind. Does County Donegal ring any bells?
Oh, a coincidence. I just got some info on a small farmstead in County Donegal. Apparently the IRA has set up some sort of camp out there. Could be what you're after.
I don't like coincidences. What are you talking about?
Well, I recently came across some info from a woman living in the area, Kathy Reed. Her brother was murdered there 3 weeks ago.
Try to make contact and see what else you can find out from her.
It's a shame that the first 2 missions in Chameleon are an absolutely fantastic introduction to the concept, because the third mission has to be one of the worst missions in the game for its placement and timing. Because after killing the sniper in the tower, which is not a particularly hard thing as long as you're ready for the guy coming up the ladder behind you,
Donnie, your shift's over, mate. Come on down.
you have to cross this absolutely massive field that is crawling with guards, has tons of sight lines, and you are completely and utterly visible in every spot on it that isn't in shadow because of a wall or a piece of rock in the middle of it. It is really annoying to try and cross efficiently, especially since you have to kill as few people as possible, because if one of the other guards turns around and sees a dead or an unconscious body, they will instantly raise the alarm and the game is just immediately over. It helps if you know the trick, which is basically follow the right-hand wall right up until you get up to the house. Everyone you need to kill or otherwise disable can be killed or disabled relatively safely in order to get into the house. But still, it feels like I'm exploiting the game more than naturally working my way through it. This level took me over an hour, and I had to do a lot of save scumming just to get across this goddamn field. It comes back to a little bit to normal once you're actually inside the property, but man, if they'd put this just like halfway through the game, it would have made a lot more sense. But this early on, I feel like I haven't gotten a good enough grip of the systems in order to realistically get through here. If this was like halfway through the game, it would be great, but right now it's really just forcing me to learn the exact ins and outs before I can get past it. The instant loss condition doesn't go away once you're actually inside the compound, but at the same time you've got a lot more places to hide, and so it loosens up a little bit.
Don't move an inch, you bastard, or I'll start screaming.
Easy, easy. I'm the man from Peter Milligan.
Oh, it's you. Nobody saw you. Are you alone?
Of course I'm alone. Where's Sean Mines?
Down there, in the basement of the main building. Promise me you'll kill him. Please, kill the bastard. For me.
Are you ready to see one of the rudest goddamn things you've ever seen in a stealth game?
Let's go after him. You want it?
That is a scripted event, by the way. That happens every single time. you have to step into the room, and then as soon as you hear that kettle start boiling, back off and wait for him to move. It's such a minor thing, and I have to admit I love it, but it is such a devious trap for people who aren't used to stealth games. Also, you really do want to kill that guy after you listen to his rant about her coffee. Like, good lord, man, at least bring it up with her. Also, I gotta say, the blood splatters from headshots specifically are phenomenal. Really well done. It's easy enough to find mines. He's in the basement, just like the lady said.
Kill that ugly asshole!
You ain't...
If you start shouting, I'll shoot you right away.
What do you want?
I want to know who supplies you with the weapons.
Don't know anything about any bloody weapons.
Aha. You want to play the hard way. Okay. I'm glad you know. I've actually got everything I need, so...
I'm not telling you anything. You're not MI5.
No. You're right. I'm nobody. Who supplies the weapons? Who sent the shipment that was seized a month ago?
Calm down, man. I'll tell you. The weapons are coming from South America. It's arranged with a cargo transport company in Nicaragua.
And then?
Loading is done on the dockside or something. And the name of the guy who takes care of all this stuff is Buddy Alvarez. That's what they call him.
Interesting.
And I don't know any more about it. I swear.
Nicaragua? Well, that's really interesting, isn't it? And that's why you have a return flight ticket to Lafayette and a business card from a warehouse in Archer Street.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
And that's why everybody here, including John O'Rourke, is pretty scared of the guy named Jean-Pierre Valois, right? And that's also why O'Rourke was supposed to fly to him with a suitcase loaded with cash.
You ain't getting nothing from me. Got it? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I thought anyway. So if that's all from your side, have a nice time here. Tied up, and with the money gone, your friends will take care of you.
I actually did try to kill him here, but the game doesn't let you. Sad.
Promise me you'll kill him. Please.
The file we want is in another room, and then the exit to the mission is just straight up out of the basement. Nice and easy.
Mike Wise speaking.
It's me. I have the name of the guy in Lafayette who supplied the weapons to the IRA. Jean-Pierre Valois. Have we got something on him?
That is really interesting. Wise won't be of any help. Somebody got to him just 2 days ago. But I got some hot shipments connected to his name. One from Lantinas and the other from Uriopinsk. Where the hell is that?
The game actually gives you 2 missions that you can choose from at this point, but you have to do them both, so I'll just do them in the order we get them in. Welcome to Albania. How do you feel about lining up for a bus ticket?
Here you are. All the tickets are sold out.
Shit, guess I've got to play a stealth game.
Here you are.
The information board says my plane should be on the runway already and is going to take off shortly.
Here you are.
After our psychic powers tell us we need to be a maintenance man in order to get the job done, we make it happen easily enough with a couple of chokings and some good timing.
Fits perfectly. And the soldiers should take me for a local man now.
Aren't you a bit late, buddy? Wow, it looks like you're pretty late. Okay, now, join the others and don't be late anymore.
I didn't realize Simlish was the second language in Albania.
Yo, shift ends when pipe is fitted, you know.
Screw you, man. I'm breaking the rules. The main gimmick of this level, once you get the engineer outfit on, is basically these 3 different aircraft hangars that each have unique movement challenges for you. They're all pretty neat, but they're otherwise relatively self-explanatory, which is why they're currently going by at about 5 to 7.5 times speed. Once you're in the actual hangar you want to get to, you need to cross this massive airstrip that has a bunch of guards watching the entrance in order to get onto the plane. And I have no idea how you do this without being seen, so I just booked it, which makes what happens next even funnier.
Okay then. No, I don't know who he is. He hasn't come around yet. We're already aloft. We're going to be there in 5 hours. Sure, I'll let you know. See you later. How is he?
Still unconscious.
So wake him up.
I will finish him off right away.
Not yet. I want to have a talk with him.
Wake up, you sleeping beauty. There's a noble prince who wants to kick your butt.
Oh, God. Get your hands off me, asshole.
You?
Calm down, Razin. He just wants to get under your skin. Nice fake papers. And these are really first class. American work, isn't it? What's your name? Who do you work for?
Does it really matter?
It does, you idiot.
I'm not talking to you.
Bastard. I'm going to clash you like a bug.
Razin, who do you work for?
Valois sent me to make sure the shipment was delivered to him untouched.
This shipment is from Valois to the IRA, you prick. You won't mess with us.
Razin?
So he doesn't trust you much.
This idiot thinks he's Superman or what?
Stop it!
Okay, now I can throw out the crate with that lever behind it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I am the best super spy of all time, and I got that done on the first try without even thinking about it. Of course I'm lying to you. Roll the clip. Moldova might be one of my favourite missions in the entire game, purely for the atmosphere it sets. I'm just gonna let this sing for a minute. It's not very often I get blown away by the song, the mood, the vibe, the atmosphere set alone by the backing soundtrack, but my god, man, this is just gorgeous. Funnily enough, the name of this song on the soundtrack is Song for a Fallen Angel, so I get the feeling somebody really liked Moldova.
Good day, sir. What can I do for you?
When does the next train leave?
You've just missed one. The next one will only come tomorrow morning.
Time for the back door, I guess.
Something moved there.
This must be the office. I need to find the schedule. Yes, here it is. Wow. This is not the right depot.
Ten out of 10. No notes. Really well done level. The second half of this mission is made a little bit trickier by both the time limit and the fact that if you get seen, the mission will just instantly end, so you need to be careful of that. However, you do have free reign about what direction you approach this relatively small area in, and you've got plenty of freedom of movement otherwise, so it's not that big of a deal. Before we continue on, I just want to say that Chameleon's soundtrack is fantastic. Sounds great inside the game, sounds great outside the game. All of the tracks fit into their levels that they're chosen for. And they even included a copy of it in the copy I downloaded from archive.org, which is fantastic. However, I don't know if some of these names are mistranslations or not, but they're amazing. Don't Wash My Train Brain, Bullet in the Meat, The Submarine Story. Is The Submarine Story like a pop-up book that military people give to their kids?
Oh my god! Here he is! Shoot him!
Shoot him!
Yep, this is another one of those shootout levels, and it's actually pretty cool that it's on a train, but here's the thing. This game runs on the Mafia 1 engine. Therefore, it's kinda jank when it comes to movement. The worst of it is that when you're trying to shoot through a window of a broken glass door and it's thinking you're trying to open the door with the action menu. Yikes. You're given an automatic weapon, plenty of ammo, and a bunch of medkits though, so it's not that difficult of a level. Just have fun blasting things. Fun bit of environmental interactivity here. If you turn off the fuse box, it turns off the lights so that you only get seen when you fire your first shot. Fun trick.
Wise.
Me again. You got anything new?
I couldn't find anything else on Valois besides that arrest 10 years ago. There was a girl named Conchita.
Would the girlfriend be one of those arrested?
Probably. The files are probably still buried in the police station archive in Baltimore.
Okay, I'll get them.
This mission is weird because they give you this big area of Baltimore to explore, this huge cutscene with a guy that lasts for a solid 8 minutes, a couple of paths you can go down that have a fair amount of detail but go nowhere, including a big door you can unlock underneath the bar, and it's all for nothing. This is all just to guide you into the parking garage of the police station. It's very strange they put this much evidence in this area that you can get through in about 2 minutes. I was expecting there to at least be like a shootout or a sneak away you had to do outside of the police station at the end of the mission, but no. All I got was a bloody traffic jam in the middle of the crosswalk. Once you're inside, though, it becomes a whole different ball game. There are cops everywhere, there are cameras everywhere, and if they catch sight of you for even a minute, they will swarm you, and they will kill you. So this is a perfect stealth mission. One mistake, and you are done. Keep your fingers on those quick save and quick load keys, because you're gonna need them. Also, this is the point where I started to feel a little bit motion sick because of the FOV of the cameras. Thankfully, there's an FOV mod that you can apply, so if you're wondering why the camera is a bit more pulled back for the rest of the video, that's why. One of a few times in this game where the moment that you cross a certain threshold, a guy starts coming your way and you have to duck back the way you came to avoid being seen. First of 3 in this mission, by the way.
Yes, this is the right file.
Wise.
It's me. Listen. Conchita Martinez, sent to Rontes Prison, Colombia in 1982.
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
I mean nothing. That is not an official prison.
Holy Mother of God.
So this mission is a little dark, and I don't mean that literally. I mean in the sense that the moment that you spawn in, you're within eyeshot of a burial site.
It looks as if there is electricity in this cable. It would be better to turn it off.
You want to know why I emphasize hiding the bodies as much as I do? That's not good.
Move! Stay where you are! Get down!
Lie down!
Surrender!
Hey, who are you?
So yeah, let's just hide this guy properly. For what it's worth, the cameras in this mission also have absolutely no chill the moment you walk out underneath one. As a result, a lot of this mission is just diving between shadows and watching enemy patrols, which is thematic as hell and pretty fun too. We also get access to a new toy on this mission, the crossbow. 3 shots, instant, long range, silent takedown. Quite useful in the right situation, I'm sure you can imagine. This hallway's a bit of a dick, and I'm not quite sure why it's here. If you do not get up and belt it down the hallway...
I can't go back that way. I have to find another way out.
it! Innocent, idiot! Open this door and let me go out! Door and let me go. I have not done it! Open this door and let me go out! I have not done it! Open this door and let me go out! Should I repeat? Should I repeat? Let me go out! I have not done it!
Conchita?
Who the hell are you?
A friend of Valois'.
How's the bastard doing?
He's quite dead, actually.
What a shame. I couldn't have done it myself. That bastard left me here, and now I have to rot in this hole. That still doesn't explain who you are.
I need information concerning a certain shipment of weapons that he delivered 15 years ago. It included a specially modified sniper rifle.
You've got to be joking. Even if I remembered, why should I care, or tell you anything?
I guess I should just leave you here to rot, then.
Wait, okay. Look, I make you a deal. I'll tell you, but you got to get me out of here.
No deal. I doubt you remember anything useful anyway.
Look, there were a lot of deals. South America, Asia, Africa. I was there. It was a while back. I can be useful. These things will come back to me, I swear. You said a sniper rifle, right? I remember a deal with a specially modified sniper rifle.
You're just telling me what I already told you. You're wasting my time.
It was a special Dragunov. It was to be used on an ambassador and his family or something like that.
Who is the sniper rifle for?
He was about 30-year-old at the time. I can describe him to you. I saw him. I was there when the deal was made. I know I could point him out on a photo or help put a sketch together or something. I'm sure I also know the name. It'll come back to me. Look, get me out of here. I swear I'll tell you everything.
You do exactly what I tell you, or I'll finish you myself.
The vibes have been bothering me for a while, but I only just figured it out when I got to this mission. It feels like this guy is trying to do a Solid Snake impression while he's trying to fight through sleeping pills. Also, as I said before, this mission is quite dark. What the hell were they doing to people in here? You might be thinking, oh god, an escort quest. Not that bad, actually. She'll follow right behind you, you can tell her to stay still, she'll have the same light value that you do, so she's practically invisible under the darkest shadows. As long as you don't go wandering into bright light and getting a shot in the back, she'll be absolutely fine.
Talk.
The man, the one we supplied the sniper rifle to, had a nickname. Dracos, if I remember well. What I know for sure, though, is that the weapons were ordered by somebody else.
Who?
You'll think the son of a bitch would tell me? Conchita, the shipment is for Ronald Reagan. You know, the president? He never told me. But I saw him once. He was Middle Eastern.
What else?
The weapons were coming from Lebanon. We would smuggle them on a merchant ship with a Cypriot flag to the USA, straight to the port. I have no idea how it was run, but a soldier would take care of things down there in Lebanon. What was his name, Farid. Yes, Ahmed Farid. And the Arab had him under his command.
I should have left you there.
But that's really all I know. They wouldn't let me know anything really important. I was just a young girl. And what now?
get out of here.
Wise.
How long will it take you to find something on Dracos?
I'll get started on it.
I'll start with Farid then. Where can I find him?
In Beirut, in his residence.
Thanks.
I haven't really talked about the equipment selection screen because honestly it's kind of unnecessary. On the missions that you're not allowed to take weapons, you can't pick anything from here. On missions where you can only take a pistol, you're always going to take along a silenced one because there's no reason not to. And on missions where you can take along both kinds of weapons, you're just going to take along the MP5SD or one of the weapons that have an integrated silencer because there's no point in taking anything else. And with the equipment, the stuff that you must take, you can't unselect, and all the optional stuff, you can take pretty much all of it anyway, and there's always something you can drop by the wayside. You can't lock yourself out of progress at the very least, but it's still disappointing this doesn't mean more to the game. Anyway, Beirut.
Good day, sir. Do you want meat? I have great fresh meat. Ideal meat for the kebab.
This looks like a restricted area. We should find another way to get through.
Good day, sir. Do you want meat? I have great fresh meat. Ideal meat for the kebab.
Maybe this meat.
There is a cable I can climb on past the barricade.
Ah, my favorite kind of meat. Flash fried.
Lie down. You won't just escape!
Taking damage to save time? I didn't realize I was a speedrunner.
I lost him.
Ugh, talk about adding insult to injury.
Now I'm going back to the propaganda center to fax the photo.
So I tried going back the way I came? Also, I didn't know where else to put this, but if there's one thing that everyone agrees on with this character, it's the fact that he's an ugly asshole.
Kill that ugly asshole! Kill that ugly asshole! Kill that ugly asshole! Kill that ugly asshole! Kill that ugly asshole!
Well, your wife may congratulate herself she didn't marry you.
Hey, what happened? I don't know. Nor me, but be watchful, buddy.
Remember, it's always possible to win a gunfight, as long as you shoot first.
Go after him! You won't escape! Kill that ugly ass.
You don't need to remind— that's it, you're getting the taser.
This building right in front of me, with the guard near the entrance, looks exactly like the propaganda center on the photo. This must be it.
Get out! I don't have time for you.
This is a clear example of two different voice actors being used for the one guy, but I just like to think it's Sleepy Snake saying this because it's funny.
Now I need to find that fax and stay unnoticed.
Unnoticed? Hardly.
Get over here! What's that sound? Kill that ugly asshole!
I've just sent you the photo. Did you get it? Is it him?
1 second. It's him. That's your man, all right. General Farid.
Thanks, Mike. I'm going after him. Farid will pay for his actions today.
Wait. I've got something far more interesting for you. Mohammed Hassan al-Yossi.
And who the hell is this supposed to be?
Farid's boss, the brains. The man who pulls the strings. And he's going to be there today.
Mohammed Hassan al-Yosef. Have you learned about him?
I got in touch with our man in the region the day before yesterday. When I asked a few questions, he came up with that name. I have a photo, too. Wait a minute, I'm sending it to you. There you go, you should have it now.
I got it. Thanks again, Mike.
So when shit gets real right quick, what do? You have a one-on-many gunfight with the military, of course.
Go after it!
I'm pretty sure they spawn infinitely if you alert them at this point.
Shoot him down! Kill him!
Whoa. That was close.
Abdul, is it you?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on. Where have the others gone?
General injured. They took the general into the underground. I should have... The sniper is still outside. Watch out! I'm dying.
You'll be all right. I'll bring someone to help you. How can I get to the underground now? The Israelis are everywhere.
Yeah. You have to get around them. Do the excavations. There's a tunnel. I need a doctor.
Sure. I'll be right back. Just hold on.
And we never came back.
Great. It looks like that tunnel he spoke about is down there.
I just hope I don't have to fight that one. No, I don't know where that body came from, and it scared the fucking shit out of me. This mission is an incredibly short gunfight with very few highlights, so we'll be out of here in a minute.
I need help!
I know I'm an ugly asshole, but man, that was brutal.
Kill that asshole!
General Farid.
Ali!
Nobody's going to help you. You're on your own now. Where's Hassan al-Yusuf?
Bearish faithless dog!
I don't have time to play. Where's your boss?
You'll not get him.
Where is he?
I don't know. He hasn't arrived.
Is it him?
I've never seen this man.
Don't mess with me, Farid.
I shall die as a martyr and stand next to Allah. And you'll go to hell.
You'll die as a miserable bastard and become a corpse. Where's the boss?
He hasn't arrived.
15 years ago, you sold a specially modified Dragunov to a man who called himself Dracos. What was his real name?
Die!
Talk, you scum.
Allah Akbar!
Well, you didn't tell me much. At least I know Al-Yusuf hasn't arrived. I better get out of here.
Why speaking?
Farid's dead. Got something for me?
Yeah. This Dracos is probably Emilio Hernandez da Silva, currently the chief of the Cuban military counterintelligence. He's got an old diesel sub and uses it as a base for his smuggling operation. The sub is currently having some work done in Argentina.
Anything else?
The onboard nav computer is where any data concerning the submarine logs would be stored.
Works for me. How do I log into the computer?
I'll find out what subtype it is and get a local contact to meet you with the device for the job.
Got it. Don't turn around. I believe you have something for me.
Mike told me what you need, but there's a problem. You'll need to go in and get it yourself before making your way to the sub.
And where is it then?
I put it inside a red cargo container. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map.
Remember this shot for later.
By the way, I haven't seen the Arab around here. The onboard computer's in the stern, or as you landlubbers might say, the rear of the sub.
I need help here!
I always try the front way and it never works.
I have entered a restricted zone. I must avoid being seen.
You might not believe me, but I actually did that entire section my first time without being spotted once. After how incompetent of a chameleon I've been, it was actually quite satisfying. Speaking of incompetence, here's how incompetence on both sides saved my ass.
We've got a situation here! Send backup! Kill him!
Nope.
Would you have been satisfied if I didn't at least try?
Stop there! You won't escape!
So you have two choices when you go over the bridge, go left or go right. I went right. Wrong choice, turns out you're supposed to go left. There's guards here and everything, but as far as I can tell there's no way around this fence at the end, which is a shame because it would give you a little bit more freedom in the mission if there was.
You won't escape! Bastard!
Your only goal is survival? Yep,
So,
it's another shootout mission.
where's the way
It's also
back?
another incredibly short one. You just gotta work your way down to one end of the sub, and then to the other end of the sub.
Within. Strike them down and finish this business.
This is the only mission where you get grenades, by the way. They're not really that effective.
Yeah, Michael Wise speaking.
Sub was a trap. What about Dracos? Anything else on him?
My info was correct. Draco's name is Emilio Hernandez da Silva. He attends staff meetings in Havana every Monday. I guess that's the only weak spot in his defense. That is, if you know the planned route he uses.
I see you've been thinking about it already.
That's right. The convoy sets off from a small port by the sea, and you can have a look at the car he'll use there too. They store it on site.
Okay, send me the photos and I'll have a look at it.
I'll be honest, I don't have much to say about this mission. It's just another really good stealth 'em up.
That cable overhead looks sturdy enough to hold my weight.
Here's the binoculars, by the way. Not massively useful these days with 1080p and 4K monitors, but still a nice thing to have.
Now, if I was a map, where would I be? Someone is watching television inside. There is an antenna outside. How about a little sabotage?
Go-Go Gadget zoom eyes are nothing against the power of telekinesis.
Bingo. This looks like the map.
It's the same bloody map! I do appreciate how the flickering light has a dynamic effect on the light meter. So this level is a bit of a gimmick level, which is a bit of a shame after the fantastic level we just finished going through. The idea is that your sniper rifle is hidden in 3 different places around the map, but the moment that you pick up one of the pieces, all the guards will immediately become suspicious of you if you get into their line of sight, so you have to use the sewers underneath the level in order to navigate around, but the sewers are easy to navigate and there's nobody in them, so the entirety of the level ends up becoming incredibly linear because you basically find out after a little bit of trial and error what the best order to get all the pieces in is and what sewers you need to go into. And it's a shame because you don't get to experience the flavor of this level. The atmosphere is actually really good. There's a dirty trick you're going to fall for at least once on this level. That's a tripwire. That's a flare launching. And that's the guy come to tear your asshole apart.
I think I was wrong. It's clear.
Hello? Mike Wise sent me. I need something special, not the usual stuff.
I see. What kind of something are we talking about?
I need something to penetrate an inch of armor from a reasonable distance.
I see. When do you need it?
In 4 days.
As you wish.
So this level is a bit of a gimmick level, which is a bit of a shame after the fantastic level we just finished going through. The idea is that your sniper rifle is hidden in 3 different places around the map, but the moment that you pick up one of the pieces, all the guards will immediately become suspicious of you if you get into their line of sight, so you have to use the sewers underneath the level in order to navigate around, but the sewers are easy to navigate and there's nobody in them, so the entirety of the level ends up becoming incredibly linear because you basically find out after a little bit of trial and error what the best order to get all the pieces in is and what sewers you need to go into. And it's a shame because you don't get to experience the flavor of this level. The atmosphere is actually really good. Also, remember that you actually need to go down the ladder.
We've got a situation here! Send backup! There's something moving. Get in! Get over here!
What a taser does to your muscles is called neuromuscular incapacitation, and this guy is a prime example.
That sound. What's that sound?
For some reason, I had a lot of trouble making this assassination happen from the tower specifically. So I just went down to the ground. Neuroscriptular incapacitation, am I right?
We've got a situation here! Send backup! Go after him! I need help here!
And as soon as you're out of line of sight, it's just a quick sewer crawl away to the safe house.
Wise.
Where is Saeed El-Badami?
He's dug himself in, near a small mountain village in Afghanistan. I'll send you some info in the satellite photo.
Good.
I can have our man in Afghanistan meet you just inside the border, and he can take you to El-Badami's hideout.
Okay. You trust this one?
Yes, he's one of ours. Name's Nasser al-Wahil. He keeps us in touch with the Mujahideen.
I get it, Mike.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Afghanistan. The final test. And I gotta be honest with you, it really sucks. Chameleon just kind of runs out of the steam and turns into Call of Duty at this point. Example 1. This stealth segment. It's the final proper stealth segment in the game. It goes for about 2 minutes. And it's absolutely nothing. You just follow the wall to the left all the way through and you're pretty much invisible the entire time. Absolute shame.
Nasir Al-Wahil?
You must be the guy Mike mentioned. Welcome to Afghanistan, buddy. Try to keep your face covered. Don't speak Russian, and you should be fine with the locals. What do you say we get the hell out of here? Don't know how long this guy Saeed is going to stay in his camp.
Example 2. Turret sections. This isn't even the only one, and they're incredibly boring. They really don't have that flair for the dramatic that Call of Duty has, so you're just kinda rolling down a street shooting dudes. It just doesn't play to Chameleon's strengths.
You must get the documents in the underground tunnels. They should be in a locked leather purse. I won't help you without them. Here you are. Semtex explosive.
What kind of document is it?
It doesn't matter.
Perhaps to you. So?
Stop talking and start working. I want to be out of here as soon as possible. If you are still interested in El Badami, of course.
Sure I am. So what kind of document is it?
As you wish. Screw you!
So why haven't you gone for them yourself?
They don't like me, and they won't like you either. These people are not friends of the Americans. So take care. I'll wait for you here.
Even when you're on foot, it can't give you a good shootout. At most, you have to deal with like 2 enemies at a time. It's just so incredibly boring.
I should get out before it blows up.
And even when they have the potential for a good set piece, they can't get it right. There's a machine gun on that hill, so you think, oh, it's going to be great, running between cover to cover, trying to keep myself alive. Nope, do it twice and you're close enough that they can't shoot you anymore. And then you approach the hole in the hill where they're shooting you from, and this is the only place in the game where you are absolutely required to use the night vision, and they use it for nothing. They wait until you get to the very top, put 2 enemies in your path in the exact same spot, and then just nothing. You go right back out the way you came in. It's so boring. They just lost their mojo for some reason. And then, another turret section. But it's like 3 times as long, you have to survive the entire thing on 1 health bar, so have fun quick saving and quick loading, and again, it just doesn't have that mojo. Hell, they throw a helicopter at you, you don't even get to shoot it down. I don't even know if you have to fire at the thing to keep it off your back. Oh man. They follow this up with a cute idea for a set piece at least, where you have to shoot people with a sniper rifle to prevent them from getting into a tank. But your friend doesn't help you out, his bullets don't really do anything. There's just too many people coming across that bridge, and it lasts just a smidgen too long. Then they let you drive the Jeep, but they start you facing the wrong way. How in the fuck did they manage this?
Not get into that fight. You'd rather get through this mess before it breaks. Try that. Good job.
Yeah, that doesn't work. So I really like this idea for a final set piece. You've got 2 warring factions going at it, and you've got to try and sneak up the middle. Hell, they already did this in bloody Beirut back a few missions ago, but This time they just kind of screwed it up by expecting you to run straight up the middle. Considering the fact that they don't give you a med kit immediately after you crash the Jeep, meaning that you have to do the turret section, the sniper section, and the drive-through entirely on one health bar, you are way better off just trying to sneak through. There's a med kit on the other side, but of course it would be way better if it was back here. So you kind of just have to try and semi-sneak through, and it doesn't really work, and it ends up feeling like a luck-based mission, which is really a shame, because again, this set piece is perfect for Chameleon, and I don't know how they screwed this up. This also had the opportunity to be a really cool set piece, just chasing the bad guy through a bunch of Afghanistan terrorist tunnels, but it lasts about 45 seconds. With that said though, once you catch up to him, the game's over.
Bloody bunglers.
I have never heard a Middle Eastern man say bloody bunglers in my life, and I don't think I ever will.
Here I am, you bastard. You killed my parents.
So, it's you.
Seems so.
I knew it wouldn't work in Argentina. However, I didn't expect you this soon. You won't get on so easily here.
I will. Trust me.
Hey, I'm sorry about your family, but I couldn't do anything. Your father had discovered I was a double agent. If he reported it, the last 5 years of my work would be nothing. I'd have lost all my money. I had to get rid of him.
It was all about money?
What did you think, you idiot? I don't care about all this. All I am interested in is money. Without it, you're lost in this world, man. It is important that people wage war somewhere so that I have a constant demand for my goods. And there are plenty of people interested in it. You'll make a fortune out of it.
Who rumbled me in Moldova?
Why should I tell? Do it yourself.
Is that all?
Yes, it is. You won't get anything more from me.
See you in hell. Yeah.
Hi, it's Mike.
Hi. What do you want?
Man, you're back and not calling me. I need to talk.
You do already?
Not by phone. Can I meet you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Same time? 4 p.m.?
I'll be there.
Bye.
Hi.
So you did it. You got him.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! And I didn't believe you. 15 years. How do you feel?
Not much. What couldn't you tell me by phone?
Yeah, well, you helped us with El Badami. The boss started over and said something about you coming back to the agency. What? What's so funny?
That everyone thinks I'm so stupid?
Who?
The agency. They kept me under surveillance. They threw a spanner in the works. When there was no other chance, they sent me to pull the thorn out of their flesh.
But...
I suspected them from that damn weapon shipments in Moldova. Only you and me knew what happened there. No one else. But it was clear when I had to go for the documents to that Afghan village.
Christ, you?
Whatever. I killed the bastards. They got what they deserved. I don't care about the rest. And if by any chance they didn't bug you, you can tell the boss he's a dumbass and can stick his offer you know where.
Yeah, oh God, I'm a real asshole. Hey,
No problem. We're friends.
Didn't know it.
I tell you, drop it.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm going to invite you for a glass of beer.
No, I mean, what's next?
I don't know. But there's always something. Plenty of people need help, you know. So what about the beer?
They kept an eye on us all the time. I can't believe it.
Believe me, first round's on you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Chameleon. Don't get me wrong, the plot is nothing to write home about, the final mission sucked, it is a little bit janky from time to time, and that English dub is certainly something. But I genuinely had a lot of fun with this one. The level designs were great, the set pieces, when they weren't wonky as hell, were really enjoyable. It controls really well, it runs great on modern PCs, and that field of view mod helped out spectacularly. I had a lot of fun playing this, and I really appreciate Irma Gerd for putting up a long play on this game so that I finally got to learn about it. That also makes it a real disappointment what happened to Silver Wish Games. They made a few other things in their time, mainly Wings of War, a bit of a flight simulator, Circus Empire, which appears to be one of those endless tycoon games, and Axel and Pixel, a point-and-click adventure game that you can still buy on Steam to this day, but they haven't been heard from in over a decade at this point, which is a real shame because I would love to see a reboot or a sequel to Chameleon, one that could sand off the rough edges and really focus in on the low-tech one-man against the world concept, but I doubt we'll ever see it at this point, which is a shame, but thanks to the guy who put this copy up on archive.org in order to keep it up for the rest of us, because I never would have got to play this otherwise, and honestly, I don't have much else to say, except for the fact that the game crashed immediately after the credits were finished, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. This has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.